I was just thinking about this one time I was playing pogs in 2nd grade and someone did me so dirty and then the school got involved. Before I get into the story, if you don't know what pogs are, if you're too young, they're basically these cardboard discs and they had pictures on them. You'd stack them all up and each player had their pogs and each player had a slammer. You take turns and if the pogs flipped right side up, then you keep them. Now you play for keepsies, which means you really do keep the pogs, or you play like you just win the game, but everybody gets their pogs back. So anyways, one day I'm playing for keeps and I was smart about it. I wasn't gonna play keeps with someone who had a slammer that was like this big. I never played keeps with Doug. I never did that. But Tim had a little plastic slammer and I had my big silver bulldog. So I was like, we're playing for keepsies. Kids are huddled around this game. It is like the youngest form of gambling, okay? I remember that day, I could not lose. I won so hard. I could not believe it. I was like, holy smokes! I'm not gonna fit all these in my carrying case. I'm putting pogs in my pockets. They're busting at the seams. I'm like pointing up because of my slammer. And Timothy goes back on his word. Decides he doesn't want to play for keepsies anymore. I lose my ever-loving mind. And everybody in that circle had my back because recess rules. You say you're playing for keepsies, you're playing for keepsies. I start smack talking. I was like, what are you, 1st grader? Maybe we should go play down at the kindergarten playground because it was like down the hill. I called him a jag-off because that was the worst word I knew that wasn't a swear word. Tim starts crying, tells the teacher, and I have to give him back. 1 week later, we get an announcement on the intercom at school. Pogs have now been banned. I'm sitting at my desk. I'm livid. My fingertips were tingling. I look over at Tim. He doesn't even have the common decency to give me eyes. You would have thought I was putting food on the table for my family and Pogs. So anyways, I just thought that was fun. And I do hope that Tim thinks about that. I hope he still thinks about that to this day and makes better decisions as an adult.